Ding. Hello, hello. Hello, VOD watchers, before the stream starts. Or before the people join the stream. So, I messed it up. Oh, hi, Sartary. How are you? Ding, ding. Yes, I know to open up the training guide. Yes, I know all my characters are weak right now. Uh, I've been having a bit of a rough day, but it's calmed down now. Doing better. I'm glad you're doing well. There we go. Going live tweet posted. Thank you. Let me make sure my stream manager is good. Yep. Alright. Um, let's see. That's right. The next objective after that last thing was to start this mission, which is the prologue to the us finally heading over to uh Inazuma. Izum Izanum. I don't even know how to pronounce it actually. Whatever. It's just, if you're wondering why I had that recommendation thing for the what is it called? The training guide? Yeah. Hi Candy Maze. It's because I was doing this domain a few times and lost once. Or at least quit out because I was going to lose. I don't know why. They're like level 71 in there when no other place, not even the bosses are like that high level. So it's just weird. Like they're higher than the level that I can actually get to. And that's without like enhancing weapons. I'm currently playing Genshin. I just started and we're about to do the next quest. I believe it is Prologue 2 before Chapter 3 or Chapter 2. No, Chapter 2 Prologue. Yeah, last time we found our brother, and apparently he's with the Abyss Order, although we knew that before. But finally our character actually knows. We found out some stuff. So now we're headed on to the next nation. After being very confused. Many questions answered, but many more given. So, let's start.
Are you okay? Paimon never imagined your brother would have sided with the Abyss.
I'm... I don't know, it's kind of confusing. We still don't know why he's with the Abyss. I don't know, still can't accept it.
Well, keep your chin up. Paimon believes in both of you. And when
Yay.
the going gets tough, the tough get going. Right?
Yeah, there's more than this than meets the eye. Hold on, let me adjust the volume a bit. Volume mixer. There we go. Up a little bit. There's definitely more to this than meets the eye.
He said we needed to reach the end of our journey. Paimon bets he still has lots more to tell us.
Yeah, we have to see all the
And we
seven.
won't find out what this journey is or where it will end unless we keep going.
I'm glad to have you as a guide, Paimon.
Then Paimon will be sure to keep up the good work.
Yeah.
Although, where should we go next? If we want to continue with the journey...
I just kind of stream for fun. It's just relaxing. If I can get viewers, then like that's fine. I'd like to grow, but I doubt I'll ever be big someday. Like, it's not the main goal. I just stream because I like to. I still need to find that god. I believe Raiden Shogun is next.
Oh, you mean the god that took your brother away in the first place?
Oh, yeah, well, yes. The god that took our brother in the first place,
After
yes.
all, everything that followed, all this confusion, it all started with her.
Yeah, I still need answers from her. We still don't know who she is, or how presumably our brother escaped her. But...
Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to understanding this whole mystery. Well,
yeah.
we've ruled out two gods so far, the Animo and Geo Archons. So, next...
Let's find the Electro Archon. Off to Inazuma.
Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Zhongli said it was a closed nation. We'll have to find some other way in.
Yeah,
Why
somehow.
don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to gain entrance?
Let's try and think of someone. I don't think we've met anyone yet.
Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already! Atsuko in Lua Harbor! She's from Inazuma!
You know her?
Let's see what
Because
she
I
has to
don't.
say.
Paimon, aren't you always with me? How do you know these people? I mean, you are my guide, but like... Ah, when did you meet this person? Have you been going off on your own adventures? Yeah, I think you've been sneaking off at night. To be fair, it's not like I've done a ton of the side content, so like, it would make sense. Of course, there's events and whatnot that I can't do, which I haven't watched on YouTube yet, but eventually I will. Obviously off stream. Hello.
Oh. Hello. Oh, I mean good fortune, right? I'm still learning to talk like a local.
Don't worry, we're not
Is there
local
anything
either.
I can help you with?
We wanted to ask,
yes.
how do we get into Inazuma?
Yeah.
Oh, so that's why you're here. Well, there is a way,
Yes.
We came to the right person!
but the chance of success is incredibly small.
Incredibly small? Then how did you get out of Inazuma in the first place?
Can you leave
It was
and not
in
enter?
leaving Inazuma that I found out just how dangerous this method truly was.
Oh.
All I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. There was a storm raging ahead of me, and my pursuers were close on my tail.
Who are your pursuers?
After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. My rations and fresh water supply soon ran out, and I remember getting to the point where I was sure I'd reached the end. Then,
Thank you, Ashley.
but
9271
to my
for the
surprise,
follow.
my journey didn't end there. Or to put it another way, a new beginning found me.
Did someone Leoa find you? Hello. Now the question is, what kind of nation is it? Obviously they're closed off, and all we know is that there's Raiden Shogun who is trying to collect visions. Doesn't seem like a... But considering that... Are these pursuers from... Like, do they work for Raiden?
Ah, that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth. The fact that I'm even alive to tell the tale must be a sign that the gods were watching over me.
What a horrible journey! And you set off knowing how dangerous it was? Why?
Yeah, why did you
Well,
go?
because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling.
I see.
The Kanjo Commission subjects everyone leaving or entering the nation to a protracted approval process, and I felt like I didn't belong there.
Very oppressive,
Kanjo
it seems.
Commission? What's that?
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collectively refer to them as the Tri-Commission. I suppose they're equivalent to the 8 trades under the Liyue Chiseng. One of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. All non-nationals are processed centrally on Rito upon arrival. Meanwhile, the Tenryo Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree.
Yeah, Vision Hunt Decree.
They
We heard
act
about
like
that.
the executive arm of the Raiden Shogun's rule. Loyal, yet unfeeling. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that oppressive atmosphere, I begin to lose all hope for the future. What I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to Inazuma, you should abandon your plans of trying to get there.
Oh, there are answers to questions I must know there.
You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you survived that, you would still need to get past the samurai guards that enforce the Sakoku Decree, the closed nation policy of Inazuma. And even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary documentation at the Rito Center for processing Outlanders. Otherwise, you'd be kicked out immediately.
Phew,
Seems
how are
like
we
they
gonna get
really
in?
don't want anyone setting foot in Inazuma, huh?
But they have a place for Outlanders to go.
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. Most Outlanders would be unable to acquire the documentation
All your
needed.
trade, huh?
But if you really are set on going, there is one thing you could try.
Forging identities. No,
The raft idea sounds a little on the dangerous side. Plus, Paimon would definitely get seasick.
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Inazuma. They're well known in Liyue. Voyaging
Oh,
far
the
and wide
Crux.
has
I've heard
made
of
them a
it.
well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences. They may just know how to break through the storm.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they agree to a request like this?
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade their captain, Beidou, then the hardest part will be out of the way.
well, let's give it a try.
The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by Guyunstone Forest on a supply run. This might be your best chance.
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go find Captain Beidou.
Alright, let's go. How do I get out there? I've never actually been to the Stone Forest. I've only seen the ancient god rise from it and fight it. But I haven't actually been there. Here, let's go to here. Get that. gotten this yet. I should have gotten the nighttime photo. Like, it should have been a nighttime photo, because it looks so much better at night. It's still, like, early night, I think. So, like... I don't know, I remember it being a little brighter. Like, the lights being a bit brighter, but still, it looks pretty. I like how it looks at night. And then... where is it? I see it. There we go. Alright. Waypoint got.
Are you
Dodge
here
this.
to play with me? The more, the merrier.
Prepare to be blown away!
Freeze!
Over here.
Dodge this!
Windblade!
Let me amuse myself a
Ow.
little. The sun's shine.
That was rusty from me. Oh. Let's grab this. Doo -doo -doo.
I hope the others find some.
One of 4 completed. Oh, there's a chest down here. Come here, little chest.
What a pleasant surprise.
Right, now the question is, how do we get over to the stone forest? Oh, we just have to jump from the highest point. Hope we make it. Oh, there's a viewpoint over there. Oh well. And...
Freeze!
Is this?
what's over here? Power Conch. This guy.
Cool it.
Nice and spicy.
You aren't very well hidden.
Freeze.
Barbados, guide us.
Don't get frostbite.
Windblade. Boba, get them. Eat this. Ha.
Cool it.
Barely.
Freeze.
Oh, yeah, so much help.
Can't run from death.
Thank you.
What a pleasant surprise.
Uh-oh.
Cool it. Dodge this. This moment will be frozen.
Nice and spicy.
No, fine.
Windblade.
Freeze.
Here we go. Energy nectar. What's that? Alright. I guess it's just a upgrade version of that. Some...
Windblade.
Cool it.
Ah. Stop moving.
Go and splash. Ha.
Dodge this.
So much movement. Boop boop doo. There you go.
Wow, these will come in handy.
And then the waypoint. Now we have to go over to here. Ooh, mining area.
Someone needs assistance.
Boop, boop. Boop. Accidentally did a charge attack. Boop.
Freeze.
I hope the others find some.
And that should give me the daily commission. Let's just quickly teleport to get it. And teleport back.
Add Astro. Thank you for.
Mm-hmm. There's an explosive barrel on the ground.
Oh, so sorry.
Oh,
Dodge this!
Prepare to be blown away!
Cool it!
Windblade, out of the frying pan, into the fire!
I swear by my sword!
ow.
Dodge this! Don't get frostbite. Freeze!
Ow.
Cool it!
Move it.
I hope the others find some.
And more chests.
Dodge this!
Windblade!
Barbados, guide us.
I'll keep this close.
Lots of chests. Whoa. Just spawned in.
Oh, so sorry.
Eat this!
Cool it!
You're too far in the water. I can't actually hit.
Dodge this!
Ah.
Don't get frostbite.
There we go. Crab.
Cool it!
Windblade!
Wind, hear me.
Nice and spicy!
Dodge this! Freeze! Oh, so sorry.
You're toast!
Black crystal form.
Be gone!
I guess the purples are probably rare at this rank.
What a pleasant surprise.
Those little sealy.
Dodge
Anything in there? Sorry, little guy. Nothing, huh? Interesting. There's something up there, though. And it's just eggs, of course. Yeah, so you're going to that thing over there. Now, where's the chest gonna be? It's gonna be like right. Oops.
I'll keep this close.
Box, box, box. Fillet knife? What? Fillet blade. I thought that there was like, I said a fillet, or fillet? I don't know. I'm bad at pronouncing things. Oh, I have to go up the mountain, don't I? Ah.
Freeze! Don't get frostbite.
Out of the frying pan!
Boop, boop. Just want to get this domain, because then that's another teleport point. Yeah. No chest? Nothing? You coming down?
Dodge this!
Windblade!
What's the hurry? Cool it!
Another one of those things that give geoseekers. And of course the domain is down below.
Dodge this!
I swear by my sword!
Cool it!
Windblade! Nice and spicy!
Oh, so sorry. Freeze!
And down below. However the hell I get to it. Okay, oh. I swear these are like moving platforms or something. Why do they stand out so much? Now how do I actually get to the domain? Is it in here? There we go. What does this one actually give? I see.
Prepare to be blown away!
I don't know if I can.
Eat this!
Do I even have enough time for this one?
Wind, hear me.
This moment will be frozen. Freeze!
Go as one! Nice and spicy!
Nope, I don't have the characters to do this. This is actually one of the few trials I don't have.
Tornadoes!
That's literally
Goodness.
impossible for me to do. Yeah, I physically do not have enough damage to do it. Oh well. I could try for hours and hours, and I'd probably beat it like once after a few hours. Now, how do I actually get over this? I presume that this. I thought these green platforms were moving platforms, but I go on it and there's nothing.
Windblade!
Freeze!
Go as one!
Can I just look this up? Okay, nope. It doesn't seem like just an easy way from basic. Looking. Alright. Guess it's just this. This is super boring.
Cool it! Freeze!
There probably is a better way, but
Cool it!
who knows?
Freeze! Cool it! Freeze!
Like, if I go up there and fly down, then sure.
Cool it! Freeze!
Go to the Owl Core. Okay, so this is the Owl Core of the main fleet of the Crux. Or, the flagship of the Crux.
Dodge this!
Alright, one more and we should be able to
Freeze!
easily swim there. I'd like to point out that I'm just intruding on the ship. Like, they have not invited me. the heck are you? Do you think you just barge come in here? Come. Hey, come here. You arrived on board the ship. You're the traveler? What are you doing here? I'm looking for Baidu. Looking for the captain? Does she look like someone you could just come and say hi? Can I see? Oi! Someone's over here. Tie this stowaway and feed him to the fishes. Alright. What's all the ruckus? This troublemaker... This troublemaker snuck in here. Said they're looking for... Well, they're up to no good, I wager. And I thought I would just deal with this for Baidu. Alright, stop scaring people. Alright. Stop scaring people, any old how? Or Captain Baidu will scold you down, up... Oh my god, stupid Lily. How can you not understand basic English? Alright, stop scaring people, you old how. Or Captain Baidu will scold you upside down. Alright, off you go, cool your head. Now then, traveler, what business might you have with the captain? Why isn't this voice acted? Isn't this like the Archon quest thing? I'd like to go to Inazuma. Wanna go to Inazuma? By ship? You best see the captain herself about this. She's on board right now. But it seems she's been in deep in thought recently. Keep your eyes open and try not to disturb her. I've got it. We've been anchored here for quite a while due to her orders, which has led to quite a few delays. If you're willing, why don't you go around the ship and see who needs help? Wait, who are you?
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Fatui and Osile, right?
Yes, I'm confused. Are we doing quests like out of order? What the fuck is going on? I thought I was supposed to help around the ship. Why am I suddenly talking to the captain? I didn't... Why is this voice acted but not other stuff? What the fuck is going on? God, I hate when stuff is just out of order for no reason. Just... Jesus Christ. Okay, calm down. Have we met?
Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great insight and remarkable skill has saved Liyue, she said.
Nice. Oh, nice to meet you anyway.
She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. I remember thinking at the time that it'd be good to meet you in person. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating thing, I guess that time has
Floating
come.
thing? Come on.
Hey! The name's not Floating Thing! It's Paimon!
Yeah,
Paimon.
I'm on.
What a fascinating being. You two give off not only the essence of wind and earth, but also of... Yes, the stars.
Oh,
Huh?
you know.
The fragrance of what now? That's the weirdest compliment Paimon's ever heard.
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone, that we should meet. And that gives our encounter meaning.
Is this guy a bard by any chance?
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma.
Oh, he's from
This
Inazuma?
young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, A temporary
Oh.
addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally, he opens his mouth and flowers come out instead of words.
I see.
With this
It's just-
fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantically irresponsible of me not to acknowledge it with a line or two of poetry?
I
Oh, I
guess.
can't argue with that.
Hi,
Okay,
Lumi.
then. Once the clash is underway, I'll give you a chance to perform.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake tends to lack meaning.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily, especially seeing as our great hero here might be in attendance.
No.
Oh, wait a minute.
Lumi's in
What's
jail.
the clash? Also, just to clarify, by great hero, do you mean?
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. You're telling me you've never even heard of it? The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole bunch of folks taking part to showcase their talents.
Ooh.
There are two
like to join.
important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. We want those with real martial arts ability, not just people taking part for the fun of it. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out there who hasn't heard of you.
Not sure that's a
Two,
good or bad.
You can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, things get a little one-sided.
Well, I mean, I don't have a vision, but
You must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few crouching tigers and hidden dragons lurking around in Liyue.
yes.
And
but
with
like,
Liyue's savior
okay.
taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads. I think we can expect a healthy turnout this time.
But we didn't come here to take part in a martial arts tournament.
Yeah.
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the prize this time round is particularly sought after.
Oh.
Get this. It's a masterless vision.
A
Supplied
what?
by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision, it belongs to them.
Is
Oh.
there really
they
such
get a
thing as a
vision?
masterless vision?
Why doesn't it have a master?
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. But the shell that housed that light remains. As for whether this
I
shell has any
see.
practical application, well, this remains to be seen. But my intuition tells me that while it remains in the world, it may just be possible for someone else to inherit it.
Yep.
Ah.
And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to rekindle it, it's gotta be an individual of exceptional strength and talent. Organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And hopefully this time, getting a vision to glow again. So if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
To be honest, the vision is no use to me.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma, not fighting in some tournament.
We don't actually need a
Inazuma?
vision.
You want to go there?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? No sweat.
Oh. Hold on.
In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless Vision, or a ticket to Inazuma aboard the Alcor. Up to you.
Oh. Okay. I'll take the ticket.
You just want her to take part in your tournament.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that? The more talent we have, the better the tournament will be. I couldn't let a competitor like you fall through the net.
Of course.
What are we gonna do? Looks like we pretty much have to do this tournament if we want to get to Inazuma, huh?
I'm not worried. I can win.
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the tournament arena in Guyun Stone Forest. Kazuha and I will be over soon.
Okay.
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the answer is revealed.
Well, something about Masterless Vision. We can... Lone ship in Gua. Maybe we should do this. But
Martial arts tournaments always remind me of the duels they have back in Inazuma. But when the combatants are obliged to exercise restraint, it is unlikely they will ever display their true potential.
I see.
Go on, get yourself to Guyun and sign up already. I've already fixed up the arena. You can't miss it.
Alright, I'll go there in a second. Hello. Oh, what a headache. What do these symbols that the previous navigator drew mean? All those areas... Are those areas where they encounter leviathans? What's with the long face? I'm the cruise navigator. Determining our heading course is my charge, as is drawing up nautical charts. Our previous navigator was getting on in years, so I came to take his spot. He loved employing some unique symbols to mark his nautical maps, but never bothered to explain the meaning behind them. But I suppose that might be a quirk. Endemic to a quirk. Ow! Why does it hurt to say that? Oh, it suddenly got a sharp pain. What? Why am I getting texts? Hold on, I just got a text. Let me do that. Alright, I have to be right back in like a few seconds or a few minutes. I'm back. Sorry about that. I had to feed the animals. But, I mean, it's quick and easy if troublesome for anyone else. What about those leviathans? I've been fascinated by marine biology since I was a child, especially those behemoths deep beneath the waves. To be honest, I signed up for this job precisely because I heard that Captain Baidu slew Haishan. More the pity that I haven't had the chance to see a leviathan with my own eyes. I'd really love to see one up close someday. I have also heard some sailors say that they saw something like a giant antenna. Around the Sea of Clouds. Is that true or not? Who knows? Perhaps they were just seeing things while dead drunk. Actually, I don't think I'm going to do the mission. Instead, I shall do... I'm just gonna do, this. Let's just continue the archive mission. We can do, that mission later. Another day. 'Cause there's also another, one of these. Another event, which we'll do as well. But I wanna do this first, because we only have 4 days. We can at least get to Inazuma, then we can, complete the missions. We just have to get to Inazuma, complete... So we just have to complete this mission, get to Inazuma. And then we'll be able to, do chapter 1, and then we should be able to go.
Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are.
Okay.
Beidou said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against?
Uncle Yoon.
Hello! Are you here to compete in the Crux Clash?
Yeah.
You
I
bet
assume
I
so.
am. Have you put your names down yet?
Not yet.
Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. Then allow just anyone to take part.
Yeah, though, they already won us.
The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show over skill is gonna get their butt handed to them. Nobody wants to see that, right?
True.
Yeah, we heard a rule about that. So, Paimon's wondering, are you a renowned fighter?
Me? Only a former runner-up in the Chihu Rock Freestyle Combat Summit. Oh yeah.
Former runner-up?
Aha! Also, that doesn't sound like the most official tournament out there.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on for years. There were plenty of competitors when I took part.
I believe you.
Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were 2 of them trying to escape. I soon sorted them out. They tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them.
Not so impressive, but
I
we're
planted a
definitely
left hook
stronger.
on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, the big guy pulled out a knife. I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam above us.
Sounds impressive.
I told you. Unarmed, outnumbered 2 to 1, but I still got the upper hand.
I mean, it's still good,
I'm not saying I came
but
out
I don't think
completely
you can
unscathed, of course.
beat us.
But the fact remains that I did manage to subdue the both of them, and hand them over to the Millilith. I received quite the commendation. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time is all in a day's work.
Yeah. thanks for letting us know.
Alright, we're gonna keep looking around.
I'll see you in the arena, but I don't plan on losing to a pair of children anytime soon.
I like how we are canonically just super strong. Like, for most people, yeah, taking a 2v1, one of being armed and winning is impressive, but yeah, we're definitely stronger than that.
Hi there, are you here for the Crux Clash too?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat for honing your skills. That's what our master taught us.
I
But
see.
this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice. It's also a chance for us to obtain the masterless vision.
Exactly. With a vision, we'd quickly become our master's top students.
This master of yours must be pretty incredible, huh? Are they someone famous?
Yeah, who are they?
Famous? He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan, and his skills are unparalleled. Liang and I are both proud disciples of his.
The Longshan clan?
You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is nowhere near as famous as the master
I
himself
see,
anyway.
so who's the master?
He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles of kung
What,
fu,
created?
and countless other clans have borrowed extensively from him. To the Ling Shan clan, he teaches a special technique known as force dispersal.
Force dispersal?
What's
It's
that?
a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around you and neutralize attacks without moving an inch. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction of an incoming stone, all without breaking a sweat.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a finger.
Is that really possible?
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and we're still getting to grips with the very basics. There's no way we could use it proficiently yet.
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon, we'll probably run out of money to pay the tuition fees and still have nothing to show for all our training.
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a grand master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you've got to show you're sincere about it.
I think you guys might be getting
But
scammed.
here we are, having trained under him directly all this time without even a hint of improvement. Master is getting increasingly impatient with us. Recently, though, we heard that a vision bearer joined the Guhua clan and made pretty much instant progress in their training.
So, if we can get our hands on a vision too, maybe we can finally make our master proud.
There are other reasons why you can't seem to master this technique.
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in the same situation.
I think it's better to find a
Exactly.
different master.
It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, the Ling Shan clan will go down in history. Folks will come from far and wide. Heck,
I
we could even
guess.
become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
Well, that's the spirit. You guys are clearly passionate. If you had a better master, then, you know, you could actually become competent fighters.
See you in the arena.
Dun. Who's the last guy? Hello.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the Crux Clash too?
Yeah.
If so, seems I found myself another new adversary.
So you're
Oh,
also
boy.
here for the tournament?
Someone who's super
You better believe
overconfident.
it. I wouldn't be here if I didn't think I could walk away as a champion. For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important piece in the puzzle that is my life.
Baidu, I feel like we're the only competent fighter here. Why did you hold this tournament? I expected higher class people, like in terms of skill. Do you want to become a hero?
No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about who I want to be. I am looking to become a perfect person. I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've lived a successful life so far, without any setbacks. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures, and seem to get on with just about everyone socially. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course,
may have a bit of an
I'd
ego.
never let the praise get to my head. I know I haven't reached perfection yet, because there's one thing I'm still missing. A vision.
You're perfect.
You have so much self-confidence.
Do you have tournament experience? I mean, to be fair, we don't have tournament experience, but are you a renowned fighter?
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, they very kindly made special arrangements on my behalf. I've also brought along a bit of an entourage for moral support. It's such a blessing, really, to have so many good friends in my neighborhood. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and esoteric styles of Kung Fu. As a high achiever by nature, I'm confident I've done enough to guarantee my victory in this tournament.
I'm sure you have.
I seem to have gained another fan. Don't let my aura overwhelm you, though. You'll need your wits about you today. Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see me in action.
Good luck.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing.
Yeah.
Come on, let's go sign up.
Hello, are you person we talked to sign up?
Chinksa Village Arm Wrestling Champion, huh? Alright, you're signed up. Next, please. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Nebby.
Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that right?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer, though? Why are they trying to enter the clash?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler that helped Liyue fight off that ancient god?
Correct.
It's really her!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the rite of parting.
Oh, I wonder if I can get her autograph later.
Paimon, don't let it get to your head. I see
only
that.
Only those without visions can enter the tournament?
I don't have a vision.
Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in combat are nothing short of extraordinary. You walk into the most dangerous situations imaginable, face off against all sorts of monsters, even the Fatui, and always come out on top.
I know,
Yep,
I know.
She still doesn't have a vision, though. See for yourself.
Yeah, I don't
My
have
apologies.
a vision.
I didn't mean to be rude. I'm
No,
sure
I
a
don't
great
need
hero
one.
like yourself would have no reason to lie. Now, could I ask you to provide a few claims to fame?
I think
It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of competitors' achievements as part of the sign-up process.
Yeah.
So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osail, so that's one. Do you have any others?
I defeated the Fatui Harbinger.
Yeah, and also a dragon, too. Put down Battle with Storm Terror.
Whoa.
Might as well declare her the champion already.
I wonder if it's too late to withdraw.
Okay, that's plenty. Actually, this is the most dazzling track record I've ever seen. By a long shot. Right, your registration is complete. Now, a brief word about the prize. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament and claim the grand prize, namely, a vision.
No, we aren't.
We're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beidou promised to take us to Inazuma if we win the tournament.
There's another prize, too? Oh, first I've heard of it.
That's only for
Beidou
us.
must have upped the stakes this time to attract top talent.
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous as Inazuma?
I see. So, I take it you discussed your terms with Beidou in advance, then?
Yeah. Just not that interested in visions, that's all.
Well, I'm sure a great hero has an important reason for being here. Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin. I'll leave you to your preparation.
Thank you.
Hey, so Paimon's thinking about that whole no vision bearers rule in this tournament.
Yeah, kind of
Even
unfair
though you
for
don't
us.
have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that you can't manipulate the elements without one.
We're kind of
So
one of the few
Paimon
people who
thinks you
think.
probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, just to avoid any misunderstandings.
Okay, but so I can use
In
my
any case,
sword?
looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win, even without using any elements, right?
Makes sense. So how do I,
Alright, it's showtime! You got this!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to compete?
Yes, I'm quite ready, as I stare off to your right. Wait, to my right. That. Lumine. How do you say your name again? Lumine? Lumine? Please, like, look at the person you're talking to. Yes, I'm
Good.
quite ready.
Then please follow me into the arena.
Okay.
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. Her first bout begins now!
Hi.
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
Yep.
Ugh, how am I supposed to win now?
You're level 75, actually. Like, you have an actual good chance. Though, we suddenly have 61... or 21,000 health. Although, I guess that makes sense with only... one person party. You're backing up. You okay? Throw punch.
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with?
Uh-huh.
Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
Well, we haven't won the tournament yet. Hey, wait. First victory.
I knew I wouldn't regret introducing you as the favorite. So, what do you think, Kazuha? She totally dominated that guy and did it with style, too.
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite exercise some restraint, as if to protect the opponent from serious harm.
I'm not gonna use elements
Well,
against
I fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. And I say, after the show she put on just now, she's more than convinced me of her ability.
I kind of just walked
So
up there
come
and
on.
swung a few
We all
times.
know you've got a wide vocabulary in there. Can't you spare a word or two to congratulate our up-and-coming champion?
All right. Let me think how to aptly phrase these words of praise.
Uh-huh.
You fought well.
Thank you.
All right, then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to join in the fun, but I guess I shouldn't put you on the spot like that. You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised they were that Liyue's hero was entering the tournament. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them.
Oh.
I'm sure lots of them are here to find out how they stack up against you.
So... there are more people. I didn't know it was so popular.
Well, since everyone sees you as the one to beat, I figure I should start treating you that way too.
Some more people join
For one thing, we don't want
talking
you
to them.
wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not to mention, you must be itching to fight someone in your league too, right?
Well, is there anyone else not in my...
I'm putting you straight through to the semifinals.
Oh, thank you, but,
But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a crazy system if we just skip straight to the semifinals.
I mean... I guess it makes sense, but, who exactly are we gonna fight against that's top tier but doesn't have a vision? We don't really know many people like that.
This is how Captain Beto works. You won't persuade her otherwise.
Okay.
Besides, at your level, you would have made it to the semifinals anyway.
To be fair, Paimon was thinking that too.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contenders for you out there, I want to know who they are and what they're about.
Oh. After the
We're
long
finally
tournament.
here, folks. The rail show is about to begin.
The captain seems to have high hopes for this tournament. I have not seen her so excited in quite some time. Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. This makes him a seasoned warrior.
So
you may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you cause to lower your guard.
I won't.
Very well. Show me that you are ready to push through the storm that lies ahead.
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the crew member that signed you up. She'll take you into the arena.
Okay. Now the question is who we're actually fighting. Because the only two people at my skill level that I know who don't have a vision are Aether and Dawn's Leaf. And they definitely aren't here. Or unless like
Your
Venti's
opponent in the
gonna
semifinals
be
is
here.
new to the Crux clash, but he has quickly become the dark horse of the tournament. I do not doubt your abilities,
Even
but
though they fake
I
having
would suggest
vision.
that you make sure you are fully prepared before you begin.
Okay.
Relax. My girl's at the top of her game. She ain't gonna lose.
I'm ready.
Okay, follow me.
So who exactly would I be fighting? Oh,
At last, the moment
Level
we've all
90.
been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for.
uh-huh. You're level 90. Oh, you got a hit in.
It's the fury.
Oh, you got 2 hits in. Good job.
You're pretty good. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best. I need to train harder.
You fought very well yourself. I believe you have the potential to be champion.
Right. For a moment there, Paimon was a little worried.
I mean,
If
I
you
won't
had
go
a
that
vision,
far.
you'd definitely be one of the strongest around.
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. People said that if you're strong enough, you'll have your chance to get one.
You have to be strong-willed.
But mine never came. I lost interest eventually. You can't depend on a vision like you can your own body.
True.
I've fought and won against vision bearers before. The power they have was given to them by the gods. I don't envy it.
Ah, so you don't want to care about
You
getting
mean
a
you
vision?
didn't sign up to try and get your hands on that masterless vision?
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit myself against other fighters and see who was the strongest. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So I'm pleased with today's outcome. I don't often have the pleasure of experiencing defeat.
Wow. Now that's true strength talking.
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me again. I will be stronger next time.
So will I.
By the way, do you know who else made it into the finals? Is it gonna be someone even tougher than you?
Hopefully.
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. But what I have heard is that they're extremely quick. So don't get too cocky.
Someone who's quick, huh?
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
I think we'll be fine.
Ah, it's you! I watched your match. What a stunning performance.
How'd you
I
do?
myself was eliminated in the 3rd round. Shame. If only I could have advanced one more round.
You still did well.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way, do you happen to know know who else advanced to the final round?
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent, quick on his feet and swift to take advantage of his opponent's missteps. I faltered for but a brief moment, but before I knew it, he had me on the floor. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically strong opponents. But faced with a nimble, agile opponent such as him, I found myself completely out of my league. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you.
Yeah, I think I'll be good, but who could it be? Where's your brother? I assume brother. I don't actually know. Brother or friend.
Hey there! Well, where did the other guy go?
Yeah.
He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight to the nose. There was blood all over the place.
Oh.
His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, why didn't you dodge? But he was pretty much out cold by that point and couldn't reply. Why don't you dodge, they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. It's just that he hadn't quite mastered it yet.
Why did he try it? Like, this is the tournament, you shouldn't be bad. How did your match go? I assume it went similar?
Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the boat to take him back to the harbor. But by the time I got back, my scheduled match time had already passed and I had to forfeit. I don't dare tell my master about this, otherwise I'd never hear the end of it.
Just say you went
Sorry,
out.
I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit out of sorts at the moment, so I probably won't be able to help you with whatever you were here to ask me about.
Oh, alright then. Hope your buddy makes a swift recovery. Hang in there.
Thanks, I'll do my best.
Good luck.
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely
Beto.
she's gotta know something.
Wait, that's how you pronounce her name? I know I heard it before, but like, my memory is so shit, I forgot that's how you pronounce it.
You gave an outstanding performance. Truly commendable. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this kind, and it could have cost you the match. But you were quick to adapt, and managed to claim victory over your opponent. That is a most invaluable skill.
You have a keen eye.
In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath your feet, and the pattern of your breathing.
Oh.
But it is nothing remarkable, for I discerned nothing more than Captain Beto did.
He's right. But in my case, I was purely relying on previous experience. I guess not using your elemental powers must be quite new for you, huh?
Yeah, I guess most humans, obviously or like all the vision bearers, would go most of their lives without having, or like grow up without having a vision. At least most of them would. I would assume, and presumably we could use elemental power since we were at least born. I mean, I don't know how old we are, but sure is. But yeah, it would be more alien to us than for even a vision bearer.
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round. Do you think they'll be stronger than the one we faced in the semifinals?
Well, I mean...
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. They tend to have something unique about their style.
Yeah. Well, I mean, to be fair, it's not like we had the power of the 7 or anything, like, to control the elements, but clearly we had, like, some sort of different power. You know, before that god took it away.
As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he has superior form. It's also obvious that he's seen his fair share of battles. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more than you can chew this time?
Better to be safe than sorry.
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. Let's go somewhere a little quieter, shall we? I haven't properly introduced myself yet. In the land of Inazuma, I was a wandering samurai.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you talk, you don't really sound like someone who's used to waving a sword around.
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial traditions.
You also have, like, one piece of
But on
armor.
the straggling path of a wandering samurai, is there harm in acquiring a surplus skill? I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess, but I myself have witnessed reputable fighters hailing from across the lands. I do possess some knowledge regarding your opponent's particular skill set. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that's necessary to bring your opponent down.
I don't know if I
Hang
knew,
on.
but sure.
Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit there?
Yeah.
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. You must know your enemy.
Yeah, but you're
Besides,
one of
our
the people
favorite here has
helping
fought
to-
many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such impressive feats require more than just bravery alone.
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you that we've been to Mondstadt.
Hell yeah.
Does one not leave a trail when traveling through the wild?
To be fair, we're
In
pretty well
return,
known.
nature also leaves its traces upon you. However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. I sense that many things about you elude me still. These are the things I am curious to know about. Come with me. Some post-match entertainment is in order.
Okay. Dun, dun, dun. Actually, I want to go and heal real. I can just. Here we are. Oh yeah, I also, there's an update, the next Genshin 4.7. Apparently, they're, upping the resin cap, so that's cool. Instead of it taking, it now takes more than 24 hours for it to refill, so that's nice. I also think they're upgrading the inventory space, so this goes from 2,000 to 9,999, which, I mean, fair. I can see how it can get easily filled up. And also the maximum amount that you can carry for each, one has gone up. But I mean, like, most people are not hitting the cap, because apparently for a lot of the cap, it's still in the thousands. I forget exactly what it is, but that's cool.
Now that we're alone, let me cut to the heart of the matter.
Yeah.
You are skilled in manipulating the elements, and not just a single element, but multiple. Is that correct?
Ah, so you already know.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at something from the moment we met. You've known all along.
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of your elemental abilities, let's just say, it would cause some unwanted misunderstandings.
Yeah,
If I'm not mistaken,
makes sense.
you share these considerations, given your reluctance to use elemental skills even in the heat of a match.
Yes, but how did you know?
When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, this is not poetic symbolism at play. I mean these things in the truest sense possible. Since a young age, I have been attuned to the tidings of nature. I hear the breath of the wind and the whispers of the leaves. It is things of this nature that I also hear from within you. Nothing more.
As crazy as all that sounds, somehow Paimon still believes you.
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your incredible feats.
Okay, stop gassing me up.
To think a human could wield the elements without a vision.
I mean, am I human?
And
I
not
don't
to
know.
mention your incredibly complex scent, like that of some mysterious being.
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell. It's weird.
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your combined elemental abilities?
All I did was touch a statue of the Seventh.
Extraordinary.
I mean, I'm not from here.
So then,
but...
might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel elemental energy and even wield it in combat?
It's all thanks to Paimon's knowledge.
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told her whatever came to mind.
Yeah, you did
It's
tell me
been a
about how the
long
elements
journey,
work.
and many things have happened along the way. somehow she just naturally learned to use the elements through it all. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how it all works.
Perhaps
neither
such
do I.
unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the visions they grant. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps it may yet reveal something to me. Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. That will make it a fair exchange.
Finally, a real battle.
Now then, let's test your skills, shall we?
Am I gonna fight you? No.
Cool it! Don't get frostbite!
I think it's funny that our character is canonically super strong, but is actually one of the worst characters in the game.
Out of the frying pan!
Like, each element is not great, except for, I believe, Dendro.
I swear by my sword!
Dodge this!
Windblade! Nice and spike! Hey, yeah!
Oh, so sorry. Freeze!
Let's get that. Oh. One more. Hello.
Your skills in battle are truly beyond reproach. Even with your opponent's speed, he shouldn't be able to overwhelm you.
Yeah, I kind of expected.
Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and maintaining balance, which enables him to execute moves that many would find impossible. He relies entirely on the element of surprise to defeat his opponents. In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, then his attacks should pose no threat to you.
Thank you, I will not underestimate it.
Please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you for the opportunity to witness your command of the elements that defies all known principles. The world is a truly mysterious place, it seems, and one will always encounter that which is still unknown.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own? Why are you so intent on exploring the connection between visions and the elements?
More
I
knowledge is
desire to
always
know
better.
what meaning visions have to the gods, and what influences the gods' decision to grant humans these visions.
Nice.
My apologies. You must be completely in the dark regarding such matters.
I am.
For allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways, I am willing to answer any questions you may have regarding Inazuma.
I am indeed in the dark, so please don't let me. The only thing I really know is that it's a closed-off nation, seems kind of oppressive, and that they're having a vision hunt decree.
So that's what you're curious about? Then allow me to tell you more. As you well know, a vision hunt decree is currently underway in
Yes, that's the only
Inazuma.
thing I know.
Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted this gift are now having their visions confiscated inexplicably. Sometimes in circumstances that leave their original recipients dead. In the outset, supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for granting visions to living beings, then does the current Electro-Archon now doubt these criteria, or even the act in and of itself? Not to mention, with no new Electro-Visions having been granted for such a long time, it would seem that we can infer something of the Raiden Shogun's feelings on the matter.
She sounds less like an Archon and more like a tyrant.
True.
As far as I know,
The opposite of
she is an
Venti.
Archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly carry out her will with no regard to what others may think or feel. Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Liyue. But what does Inazuma's pursuit of eternity bring to its people? It goes without saying that the people locked within Inazuma do not fare well these days.
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning would do.
True.
Oh? Have you encountered the Electro-Archon before?
I'm not sure.
With time, We will change, but the Shogun will remain the same. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the answers to eternity from her. Ah, the time for your match is approaching.
Oh,
There's definitely
right.
more to
We
you
got
than
so
meets the eye.
distracted talking about Inazuma that Paimon forgot all about the tournament.
Oh yeah, we don't want to get these
If you
DQ'd.
have no other matters to attend to, then we can return together.
Sure, let's go together.
Very well. Let's go. I wish to see who will obtain the vision.
Unfortunately, I already know what Brian Shogun looks like, so it's not the god that we're looking at.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! Your attention, please!
Oh?
We've reached the climax of the Crux clash! This is the final match! We've seen many exciting battles today, and now, at long last, the two finalists have emerged. Now, I'd like to introduce our first combatant. Though few have seen her, her reputation knows no bounds. She strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of her name causes even Fatui Harbingers to turn pale in the face. Introducing Liyue's traveling hero!
Aw, she's so happy.
I've been waiting for this moment.
I'm sure everyone witnessed her thrilling match in the semifinals. But today's final round will surely take things up a notch. As for our other combatant, he still hasn't arrived.
Yeah, where is he?
Come on, what could be taking him so long? You can't just forfeit for not showing up like in previous rounds. This is the finals. Apologies, everyone just sit tight.
Maybe they got the match time mixed up?
We've got no other choice. If he doesn't show up, we'll just have to postpone the match.
Wait a moment. Something doesn't seem right about this. Captain Beidou, perhaps we should check on the prize.
Uh-oh.
Traveler, come with us.
It's gone, isn't it?
Let me see. It's gone all right. The vision is missing.
The person knows that they can't beat us,
Did somebody
so...
steal it? Who would dare do such a thing in broad daylight?
It's night, Paimon.
We don't know when it was taken exactly.
But presumably it's that person.
I never thought that someone here would have the guts to cross Captain Beidou.
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand does not escape nature's watchful gaze. The culprit has only acted recently. They will not have gotten far. The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after it. I will be certain to get it back.
Yeah.
Well, if you insist. I'll leave the matter to you then.
Okay.
I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation to all the spectators that came to see the match.
If you would,
Good luck.
please come with me.
My opponent's a no-show anyway.
But we're on an island. Where could he have possibly run to?
Yeah, I kind of
Come
had
with
to
me. I can sense the
wind
winds are
glide
coming.
over here. He could be trying to get to his ship.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance.
Hold on, I want to get
Ride
these.
the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
Uh-oh. Nice. Okay, just in time.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Oh. So it
Well, then why didn't
was
you
just...
stop him?
Yeah.
You'll see, shortly. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This
I
way.
see.
Follow me.
Uh-oh.
There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Yeah, it'll be quite easy. Well, they're having those little markers above them,
Hoarders,
but
they're
we're
here!
not.
Get them!
Yep.
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
It makes sense it would be them.
Will be frozen in time. Cool it.
Dodge this!
Windblade! Nice and spike! Ha! Go as one!
Wait, where's the other person? No, I don't want to deal with you right now. Oh.
You caught up with me? How is that
Hey, the
possible?
flyer.
I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway, and still you caught up to me.
Yeah. We could easily
No
catch up
boat
to you.
could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Oh, I get it. Your vision. Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then you'd never be able to catch me.
This has
So are
nothing to
you my
do with
opponent?
visions. You may be skilled at vanishing from a crowd, but it seems you know precious little about how to conceal yourself from nature's gaze. Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into, and on top of that, I could hear your boasting and proud laughter in the wind as I was pursuing you. In other words, you failed to meet any of the basic criteria for a grand heist, namely speed, stealth, and style.
Style's always important.
You!
But most disappointing of all is the state of the vision in your hand. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human desire indiscriminately.
Fine, fine. I admit it. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest was full of a bunch of lousy fighters. I fought my way to the finals and...
Yeah.
So you were supposed to be our opponent!
I'd
That's
intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. But then you showed up. After watching the semifinals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about to give up on the vision so easily after coming all this way. Since
That's
there
why
was
I
no use in
suspected.
trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while everyone's attention was on you and Beto.
Beta.
I was convinced I prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow you still managed to catch up to me.
Hand over division.
After all I went through to get it? I think not.
Do you seriously think you're gonna beat me? You ran because you knew that you couldn't beat me in the tournament. Why do you think you could beat me now? Just do as we say and there'll be no further consequences.
Really?
If you give up the vision, we'll let you go.
Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it anyway. It's nothing but a useless shell to me.
You know, according to the laws of the sea, the penalty for stealing is breaking the culprit's arms.
Okay, we're not gonna do that.
You're not serious, are you?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't show up for the final match, and you damaged the reputation of the captain of the Crux fleet. It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your forehead with a hot iron.
No, let's not.
Whoa! We don't need to go that far, do we?
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it. I'll risk a fight.
We just said
Cool it!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire! Eat!
Oh, yeah, so sorry.
Barbados, guide us.
Just you watch.
Oh.
Be gone!
Oh, there you go. So, you could have just handed yourself over.
Do what you want, but please, don't brand my forehead, please!
Aren't going to.
He has persevered to the bitter end, and now death looms near.
You aren't gonna kill him!
Yet still the gods do not bestow their favor upon him. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed my mind.
Oh, you're trying to activate
No
the
further
vision.
punishment for
I
you.
see.
Huh?
But he... Oh, I see now.
What's wrong?
Happening?
Are you asking for more punishment? It's up to you. Such willingness is commendable, and fits the way of the samurai.
No,
He's staying strong-willed,
no need for that.
even in face
Thank
of
you for releasing me. You truly are generous.
being in so much danger, but the vision still didn't activate.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it. Were you just trying to scare him?
Yes.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just testing all possibilities while the vision remained in his hands. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will appear. I thought it may be an opportunity for him to awaken the vision. But unfortunately, nothing happened.
So, you were playing this all along? Well, probably not for him to steal.
Yes.
Well,
I wanted to know whether it were possible for an extinguished vision to be reawakened. From the moment he stole the vision, I decided to use him for this experiment.
yeah.
I've tried many other methods
That's
in
why
the
I see.
past, though few tales tell of a masterless vision reawakening.
Few, huh? So
After
possible.
seeing you command multiple elements, I figured that nothing is impossible. Come, why don't you give it a try? Let's see if you can give me the answer I'm hoping for.
I'll try, but I haven't had use for a vision.
The vision didn't seem to respond at all.
I see. So you are also unable to rekindle the vision. No matter. This was expected. I suppose this vision is still mine to take for now.
Why are you so attached to this vision?
Yeah, what's the story behind this vision anyway?
The story begins with an old friend.
I see.
He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne.
Oh.
A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all.
This god does
When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day, I may come to find that all I have done is meaningless. But as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the sprawling beauty of nature that lies along the way, while still retaining the warrior way in my heart.
Kazuha!
It's just another way of saying I do as I please. All right then, it's time we returned.
If you need to talk more, I'm here to listen. Clearly, you've been through a lot. And this Raiden Shogun definitely does not seem like the friendly type.
Do not let my feelings trouble you. But thank you.
Now what? We have no one for the finals, unfortunately. Yeah. Oh, can't get that. 1 second. Got a message. Little Paimon doing flips. Ooh. Let's see. Mine. I wonder if there's a character that like gets extra stuff from mining.
Someone needs assistance.
Actually, I want to check something. Oh. Details, what do you guys get? Can only be healed through a Bow Moon Rising. I see. Yeah, and then when cooking with a dish. Is that also what your talent is? Guiding Breeze. Okay, so they're called different things, but you get the point. Wait, no. There's more over there.
Someone needs assistance.
Mining. Anything else? Nope. I'll do that another time. I don't know what they actually do. All I know is I found like a place that, like, I believe is the last spot to go. Oh, it seems like everyone's left. Oh man.
leave already? Maybe she went back to her ship.
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned by Lady Ningguang.
Oh?
It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time and has attracted her attention.
Why? It seemed
Captain
fine.
Beidou was muttering something about Ningguang being a stick in the mud as she headed off to Liyue Harbor.
It's not unusual for those two to be at odds with one another.
But still, Captain Beidou was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champion. She had been looking forward to it for quite some time.
Well, technically,
The
we're
one
the
who
champion.
stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the final round. He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked idea of stealing the prize took hold in his mind. In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
We win.
Huh? So that's what happened? If that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified, and our hero here is the champion.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter.
Oh well.
As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved. Now, let me go prepare the champion's medal to award you.
Ooh, a medal. So will we be able to travel to Inazuma now?
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain Beidou is no longer present here, I'll be sure she receives word of it. She is a woman of her word. But the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued by a perpetual tempest the entire trip. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to close the nation.
Yeah, I assumed it was caused by her.
You're saying she can change the weather just with the power of her mind?
I mean, yes,
Let
she's
us
a
not
god.
forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun's stone forest by casting down his stone spears, then it should come as no great surprise that the Raiden Shogun is capable of summoning an eternal tempest. Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. You will be notified once all the preparations have been made. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own. I will travel all across the vast lands of Liyue in the hope of finding a way to reawaken the vision.
Good luck.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for sure.
Thank you.
I believe in you.
May both our journeys prove meaningful. One final word of warning. The part of your journey that lies after the storm may well prove to be the most arduous.
I kind of assume so. Yay, we got our medal. Win the championship? Just complete the mission. This is... guide. Yep. We got all that. The immovable god and the eternal Esumia. Yeah, how are things go? I'll be right back. I have to get water before we start this. Bye. I'm back. Alright. No, I want this book. I need to read through the book sometime. Obviously non-stream. But, hello, Catherine. Is there another one of you in Inazuma?
Abyssosk. What can I do for you, traveler?
Wait, is it Abyssosk? I thought it was Abysscare. Ad Astra Abysca. Huh? About traveling to Inazuma?
Ah, yes. I've heard that you've already made arrangements with the captain of the Crux fleet regarding your passage to Inazuma. Is that correct? Now that I think about it, it's been quite some time since I last visited those lands. Unfortunately, I don't have any current intel that would be worth sharing with you.
Is there another Catherine there?
There you are. You're the traveler that Beidou will be taking to Inazuma, right?
Yes. I've been waiting all day for you.
Oh, is that right? Well, it's an honor to meet you.
Nice to meet you,
The fleet is nearly completed reprovisioning. Once the crews have taken a head count, we can get underway. Captain Beidou sent me to come get you. We'll weigh anchor as soon as you're aboard.
Thank you.
Beidou is the captain of her word.
Of course! There are many things that the captain insists upon. I'm sure you'll see for yourself once you're on board.
So you'll be heading off then? I suppose congratulations are in order.
Thank
Whether
you.
the journey before you leads to the heights of the heavens or the depths of the abyss, each step you take is another achievement. Until we meet again, Ad Astra Abyssosk.
Ad Astra Abyssosk, Catherine.
Oh, it's kind of hard to say goodbye now. We practically see each other every day.
Yeah, we'll see you again.
Well, if that's how you feel, why not come and find me when you arrive? I'll be awaiting you on Narukami Island.
I knew it.
So there's another Catherine in Inazuma? See? There's no need to get all sappy now.
I mean, it's a different Catherine.
Well, I guess it's time for you to bid farewell to Liyue Harbor. Now that I've delivered my message, I'll be heading back. The ship is currently anchored off of Guyun Stone Forest.
Yeah,
Okay.
there's a million
Thanks for coming
Catherines.
all this way to let
She's
us
like
know.
Nurse Joy.
Just following orders. I'll see you two aboard the Alcor.
Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny. Alright. I have to go on the ship again, don't I? Alright, let's try flying over there this time. Maybe that'll be faster. Hopefully. I think this way is gonna be better. Boop boop boop. That's a little too steep. Have to go around like this way. I'm not gonna have stamina, so. Oh, there's a Teokil's up here. That makes sense. Of course, there'd be one up here. Skyrider Greatsword. What exactly are...
Ah! Freeze!
Yeah, I'm not... You guys think this is gonna be a good idea?
Boba,
Freeze!
Nice and spicy.
No, no, no.
I swear by my sword.
Ow, how am I taking so much damage? Jesus.
Cool it!
Out of the frying pan, into the fun.
Dodge this!
Your taste. Wind blade.
Nope, don't go that far down. Yeah. Yeah, no. What's his sword?
Is this an answer from this world?
Skyrider Greatsword. Oh, I just picked it up. Okay. Boop boop boop. I mean, presumably it's a level 3 star, so. Oh, one of those. Okay. Hold on. Got a message. Oh. Onwards to up here. There's a falcon. There's an achievement if I shoot the falcon with a bow. Kind of hard to see, but I don't want the falcon to fly away. Way ahead. I'm an awful shot. Jesus Christ. You're kidding me, I need the Geo... Geo person? Got it. Hey, hit a falcon midair with your bow. And also, I get to claim this. My first 100%. Ooh, reach friendship level 10 with Relicino, huh?
I feel like running.
But this should be able to get us over there. Let me onto here.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
How did you even get up here? No, 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 no.
All clear as far as the eye can see.
But seriously, how did you get up here?
All clear as far as the eye can see.
Let me onto here. No, 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 no. Why can't I, like, climb on the pole?
All clear as far as the eye can see.
Oh, hi. Hope you're doing well. Oh, thank you. Over here. A luxurious chest. Yeah. Alright. Oh, open up 200 chests. Ah, a little star. Thank you for joining, Duska Nilla. Tell me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. I'm sorry if I am.
Is this an answer from this
Ooh,
world?
so many chests.
What a bountiful home.
Aw, I can't drive the ship. Oh well. Alright, now, how do we get to Inazuma?
Ah,
Nyla.
you finally made it. All these years,
Oh,
come
hello,
rain or
Dusk
storm,
of
the
Nyla.
Crux fleet has never suffered a delay. If it were anyone else, I might have set sail already.
Apologies, Captain. Sorry for being late.
Don't look too serious, I'm only joking. You're just on time. The crew have just finished making final preparations. Well, now that everyone's here, we set
Let's
sail for the
go.
land engulfed by storm and tempest. The nation of eternity.
Yeah, let's go. Let's set sail. Cool. Oh, you're coming with us. This game loves its eye patches. Set sail for Inazuma. After braving the raging thunderstorm, the Alcor finally comes into port. Oh, I guess we don't see the thunderstorm, but this is presumably Rito. Rito? You have a vision, so like it's surprising that they're not trying to confiscate it.
Oh, hi there.
Who are you?
So, you finally made it. You sure kept me waiting, Captain. And it appears we have a couple of stowaways. Or perhaps I should say, honored guests.
Shush!
You can blame your almighty Shogun. The tempests around Inazuma have been growing all the more fierce lately. Though the fleet was fully up to the challenge, the inclement weather still caused some delay. Now then, let me introduce everyone. This is Toma, a trade partner that I've gotten to know recently.
Alright.
You don't know how long I've been waiting to see you.
Toma, these two are...
Oh, no need for introductions. Their reputation precedes them. It seems even the stormy seas can't keep rumors of these outlanders' sterling deeds at bay.
I see, so somehow you guys already know about us. That's gonna make sneaking onto the island harder. Nice to meet you, Toma.
Oh, it's sure nice to hear you say that.
With any luck, it'll give you a head start here. Toma's resided on Rito for quite some time now. It wouldn't be going too far to say he's the fixer around these parts. If you run into any problems here, just talk to Toma. But if he tries to pull any moves on you, I'll be sure to deal with him personally the next time I'm around.
Thank you.
No need to worry. I'm sure we'll get along just fine.
Good. Then if it's all settled, I'll be going. I wouldn't want to be caught with my sails down here. I do have a wanted fugitive on board after all.
Oh, right!
Kazuha, alright.
Until next time, traveler. Remember to give it your all, no matter what perilous storms you may encounter.
Okay, so he's not following us. Look forward to seeing you again.
Fair seas, Captain Beto! Bye-bye!
Now then,
what now?
First things first. We need to go get you registered at the border checkpoint.
Do we have to get registered?
Paimon thought we were supposed to be keeping things on the down low. Are we just gonna walk into the government's hands?
I mean, I guess we are gonna have to see Ryan Shogun
Don't
sooner or later.
underestimate the reaches of the Sakoku decree. You wouldn't be able to avoid inspection even if you tried.
Yeah.
So we have to play by the rules, even if we're kind of bending them.
It's gonna be kind of hard to blend in. Okay then. Through the storm. Now then, viewpoint. Ooh, pretty. We could probably get that soon, but we're in Inazuma. Nope. That's
sorry.
So what exactly is here? Lavender melon.
I got light. Why is this jump so hard?
Alright, okay, you're an inspector. Hello. We're here to register.
Hello? Please state your name, identity, and the purpose of your visit. Oh, except you, Toma.
Hey. Wait, what
You
excuse
must
are you
be
using?
new here. Excuse me? Please provide the information requested and also declare any goods you are carrying with you.
We are here to trade wine and ore. We don't have wine and ore. We are here to look for my brother. Technically true.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. We cannot approve entry for purely personal reasons. So, unless you have a valid reason for visiting in accordance with the rules...
We have other rules.
My apologies, but I'll have to ask you to...
Toma?
Here are their entry papers, for your kind perusal.
What? Ugh, take your time. No rush or anything.
I just wanted to see what you'd say. Sorry about that.
Alright. So we do have entry papers
I
at least.
see. Okay. Your papers are all in order. Welcome to Rito.
Thank you.
So, where do we go next?
The Outlander Affairs Agency. They only
Outlander,
check
huh?
entry permits here. If you want to remain on Rito, there's a process you have to go through with them.
I see.
Sheesh. So it is super strict, just like everyone said.
We also have to leave Retail.
Well, let's not
eventually.
forget that to everyday folk in Inazuma, people from everywhere else are referred to as outsiders. As the word suggests, Outlanders aren't very welcome in Inazuma with the Sakoku Decree in force. Not even on Rito, where they've established an outsider settlement.
Yeah. Welcome or not, we don't have a choice.
I like how you think. I've got a feeling we're going to get along very well. Now, let's head over to the Outlander Affairs Agency.
It's interesting how you have a vision, but... this place
Most of the
is-
current rules were put in place by the administration of Rito, the Kanjo Commission.
The Kanjo Commission?
Yes, one branch of the Tri-Commission of Inazuma, responsible for growing and managing the nation's wealth. You really haven't heard of it before?
I think it was mentioned before once. Oh. Waypoint. There's also yeah, let's get that real quick. Oh, almost level 38. You don't mind me just running through here, huh? So I'm kind of just ruining these patches I know take a while to make. Now, is this going to be a statue of Ryan Shogun or her predecessor? There we go. Oh, you don't actually get to see the statue very closely. Resonate with Electro. Is that Ryan Shogun? I'm not sure. Really? There's no dialogue for, like, getting...
Take this!
12-second cooldown. Alright, let's see here. Talents. Standard AoE. Lightning Blade. Launches 3 swift thunder shadows that deal electro damage to opponents and leave an abundance amulet behind after hitting an opponent. 2 abundance amulets can be created initially. Using this skill will reset any abundance amulets that were generated. When a character is near an abundance amulet, they will absorb it and obtain the following effects: restore elemental energy, increase elemental recharge during the abundance amulet's duration. I see. So, supporting character. You call upon the protection of the lightning, knocking nearby opponents back and dealing electrical damage to them. When your active character's normal or charged attacks hit opponents, they will call Falling Thunder Force, dealing electro damage. When Falling Thunder hits opponents, it will regenerate energy for that character. 1 instance of Falling Thunder can be generated every 0.5 seconds. Thunder Flash. Another nearby character in the party obtains the Abundance Amulet created by Lightning Blade. Lightning Blade's cooldown, okay. Increases the energy recharge effect by Lightning Blade Abundance Amulet by 10% of Traveler's energy recharge. Okay. Increase the limit from 2 to 3. Deals... Okay. Decreases electro res by 15. Upgrade by 3. When, what is this? Okay, that's the ultimate. This is gonna be the skill. When a character obtains abundance amulets generated by lightning blades, if this character's energy is less than 35%, okay, so it does even more. Increases the level of lightning blade by 3. And for every 2 falling thunder attacks triggered by bellowing thunder will greatly increase the damage dealt by the next falling thunder, which will... Additional 1 energy to current character. Okay, so every 3 attacks it deals a bunch more damage plus that. Okay. I'm gonna switch back to Onimo until we can like upgrade it, but that seems actually... because none of the combat stuff is upgraded. We don't have the resources for that, but... Electro actually seems useful. Okay. No. Paimon? This is Paimon, our little travel companion and guide. Just this element, attain the power of Electro. Paimon is Paimon because Paimon. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so going here to actually register for the island. Like, to actually stay on the island. We're allowed access to the island, now we can stay on. Now we're trying to get to stay on it. Hello. Eureka.
You've completed the entry procedures, yes? And now you want to apply for residency, both of you?
Yes.
Yes, please.
Okay, the processing fee will be 2 million mora.
Oh.
2 million? For a processing fee? Are you serious?
That's right. 1 million per applicant, which makes 2 million total. Don't worry, you can trust my math.
Yeah, but
Questioning your math.
we don't have 2 million.
Ma'am, these two here are good friends of mine. I think you'll find I'm one face you recognize.
Ah, Mr. Toma, it's you. By way of courtesy, allow me to reduce it to 400,000 mora total.
That's still quite expensive.
Thank you ever so much, Miss Eureka. But as this is just a processing fee, I think 600 mora should cover it if I'm paying on their behalf. I'll treat you to dinner too.
600, that's it?
That's not how you haggle! By all means, bargain the price down, but...
That's...
All right
yeah,
then, as you wish, Mr. Toma. I will make a record.
How did that work? You got from
Much
2 million
obliged.
to 600? What? The residency application is processed. Yeah. Okay, so now we can stay on the out.
She went from 2 million down to 600? There's something seriously wrong with people's sense of finance around here!
True. Reminds me of someone else's strange relationship with Mora. Certain Zhongli.
It's not as mind-boggling as you think. A processing fee is just a figure of speech.
Oh?
The way some here at the agency see it, the fees are easy money. So it becomes a question of how much they can make.
That's not a great...
So when the day comes that some poor merchant from overseas with more money than sense gets stuck here and needs to apply for residency...
Oh.
Then they'll milk them for all they're worth!
That's still not a good thing.
Exactly. It's at times like this that having a local friend really comes in handy.
That's blatant oppression against Outlanders.
Yes, but when you're an Outlander in Inazuma, far from home in this closed nation era, there's very little that can be done about it. The most that overseas merchants can do to look after themselves is stick together. That's how the International Trade Association came about.
So it's a trade association built by and for Outlanders?
I see.
And as well as advancing commercial interests, the association provides help, support, and structure for Outlanders trying to survive on Rito. Essentially, it's an association devoted to both commercial excellence and survival skills.
So how would an Outlander ever get to me? Ryan Shogun feels further away than ever. I don't see how we're gonna get to her. What's the path?
Sounds like just staying alive is an achievement when you're an Outlander in Inazuma.
I don't even think we can leave Rito.
So this is the real purpose of your trip. Yes, given that you are Outlanders, it's certainly a lofty aspiration. After all, the Raiden Shogun is the most exalted and revered one in all of Inazuma. She is a deity who reigns on high, while all other life gazes up in awe.
I still have to find a way, somehow.
I was going to say nothing is set in stone when it comes to who you will encounter in this world. Who's to say you won't happen to run into the Raiden Shogun one day after lunch?
Uh-huh. And is that likely?
I guess she's constantly around.
Okay, I'll give it to you straight. I know of a way to introduce you to the Raiden Shogun.
Really? Wow! The Rito Fixer is better connected than we thought!
I mean, it will take all the resources I have at my disposal, but it can be done. However, before we get there, connections come at a high price, you understand?
Yes, we'll pay the price whatever it is, but...
No. In this instance, when I say price, I'm not talking about Mora. In fact, there's no real cost as such. It's just that if this is something you really want, you'll have to agree to help other people solve some of their problems first.
Sure.
I like to do things in a way that
More
keeps
errands.
everybody happy. It's my own personal rule for dealing with situations like this.
sounds very reasonable to Paimon. You're the man in the middle, so you have to trade favors to keep everyone indebted to you.
So what's the job?
Why do I get the feeling you're making me out to be some sort of crook? Never mind. Here's the situation. As I touched upon earlier, the members of the International Trade Association are constantly struggling to survive. Recently, things seem to have gotten more difficult than ever for them, so just go and check things out. See if there's any way you can help. The head of the association is called Caricio, and he's a good friend of mine. Go talk to him. I'll wait for you here.
Okay. So, during that discussion, I saw something. No new electro, visions are being created. Because, obviously, Raiden Shogun is the person, is the Archon of Electro. But we managed to just touch this statue, and now we have access to Electro stuff. So clearly, we aren't just getting it from... Like, Raiden Shogun isn't giving us the power, we just happen to get it from the statue somehow. But the question is, how? Interesting. Because, obviously, she would not want us to, get the power just that easily. Like, she wouldn't just hand it out to us. Hello, what about you? Even if I meet him, I still have to... No, you're not who I want.
Love or freedom? Which one should I choose?
Oh, probably you.
Huh? Hello there. You must be seeking refuge with the International Trade Association. The Outlander Affairs Agency took you for all you're worth, I suppose.
Luckily we had a friend with us.
Ah, good. That's a relief. You need to be careful, or you'll find yourself losing your savings all at once.
Don't worry,
We
didn't lose
heard the
anything.
association has been having some difficulties lately. Is that true?
Yes, left, right, and center. Obstacles at every turn. But that's nothing new for us.
The Sakoku decree certainly makes things difficult for anyone who wants to come here from overseas.
But it's not the root cause of our woes. The Sakoku decree might restrict our scope of activity, but in and of itself, it doesn't stop us from being able to enjoy a comfortable existence.
Okay.
No.
What's
really squeezing us Outlander merchants dry is those Mora grubbers from the Kanjo Commission.
I see. That
Of
makes
the three
sense.
commissions, that's the one that oversees everything on Rito, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's right. They impose astronomical tax rate, unbelievable regulations, and that's not the worst of it. They just issued a new tax decree recently that, for some reason, completely changes the way we pay our taxes. It used to be Mora, but now it's something called Crystal Marrow.
Crystal Marrow?
Crystal Marrow? What's that?
Something that most of us in the association had never heard of before either, until the new
That's
decree came along.
weird.
Eventually, one of the older Liyue merchants recalled that he once shipped a batch of it to Snezhnaya in his youth. So,
To
in order to pay our
Snezhnaya?
taxes, we began an arduous search for this crystal marrow. But then we found we'd only managed to create a bigger problem for ourselves. The rising demand for crystal marrow drove the price higher and higher. Now there's only one vendor who even has it in stock. We can't get a hold of it anywhere else.
That's a big issue.
Isn't that what they call a monopoly?
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly. So this vendor keeps pushing the price up, and we have no choice but to buy from them because the tax decree forces us to.
Lots of economics in this game.
It's a vicious cycle.
Didn't expect
The
that.
consequence of which is that our taxes will soon exceed our profits. And once that happens...
Yeah, this is absurd treatment.
We've tried communicating with the Commission directly, but this is a nation where the cries of a few struggling merchants will never be heard over the ever-present roar of thunder. Fontaine, my dear homeland. I miss you an awful lot at the
Oh,
moment.
another mention of Fontaine.
Sounds awful.
It's all the way on the other end of the continent.
What do you think we should do?
This vendor does sound like a fishy character. I mean, I don't... There's two ways to go about it. We can try and find more of this crystal marrow and like another supply source for it. Or you can try and negotiate with the commission. The problem is, negotiating with the commission will probably be harder.
But Crux is the head of the association, and even he hasn't had any luck. Not to mention, we're Outlanders too.
Yeah.
Right. And besides, I think this may well be the fate they've ordained for us.
Okay.
You're trying to kick out the Outlanders.
Tackling the problem by going to the other party involved.
That vendor.
Vendor's very shady.
I've actually done business with him in the past, but after a point he stopped contacting us. I have no idea where he sources the stuff.
Interesting.
Well, it definitely sounds like he's being unfair. How do we find him? We could go talk to him and see if he lets anything slip.
Hey, that's a pretty good idea. Since you're not affiliated with the association and you're new to Rito, he may just let his guard down. If I remember correctly, our usual meeting point with him is under a tree by the coast in the residential district. See if you can find him there.
Got it.
See.
We're on the case.
I'm gonna stream for like another... I don't know, like 20 to 30 minutes, I'd say. Where's Catherine on here? Okay, it's in another town. Tea house. There's the Adventurers Guild. Oh, I see. This is Rito right here. So somehow we have to get from there over to here. But then there are other places out here. But this is the main city. Oh, and that's the temple that Raiden Shogun's gonna be at, I assume. Either way.
Ores and jewelry from Liyue. Can't find a better deal anywhere else.
Where? There you are. You have those crystals too. Crystal marrow. What the?
Huh? I don't think I recognize you. Are you new arrivals?
Yes, we just arrived.
So, what do you need with me?
Where do you source your goods?
The sheer nerve. You don't go around asking questions like that.
Yeah,
If I
fair.
gave you my sources, I might as well hand you the whole darn business. Trade secret. Got it? You know what trade and secret mean, right?
Yes, but you also have a monopoly.
This guy's got a bad attitude.
Can you reduce your prices?
Ha! Are you even buying? Oh, I see what's going on here. Karisu and his associates sent you here to try and plead their case, didn't they?
Great job, Traveler.
They're wasting their
You
time.
gave away
the price is non-negotiable, not by a single Mora.
Gave away the game immediately.
What's your problem?
Get out of here, go on. Tell them they're lucky to be buying from me in the first place, and they ought to be more grateful. If it weren't for me, they'd be in seriously hot water.
Okay, dick.
What are we gonna do? There's no talking to this guy.
Time to get the real fixer on the case.
Good idea. Let's check back in with him.
Talking to Toma would be best. But come on, we could have gone so in a much different way. That. Telling me we couldn't like pretend to be a buyer, like a new merchant or something. Like get a little bit of information.
That was quick. You resolved it already?
No.
Actually, we're having a little trouble.
You're gonna have to help us help you.
No? Well, by all means, tell me what you need. I'll help as much as I can. Getting you to go fixing things when you've only just arrived is quite a demand.
What do you know about Werner?
Oh, that guy? I'm familiar. He used to be a bit of a sorry sight, selling shells that he collect on the beach just to get by, but he seems to have suddenly shot up in the world recently.
I see.
I can only assume he must have found himself a patron after leaving the International Trade Association.
So he left it.
He used to be a member of the International Trade Association? So he's an Outlander too?
Yes. Couldn't you tell when you spoke to him?
Yes. Seemed like a monster to me. I don't... Did he? I don't know. At least I didn't get the impression he was a local.
That's right. Werner was born in Mondstadt, then went into the shipping business, trading between Leah and Inazuma. When Inazuma closed to the outside world, he was one of a group of Outlanders that ended up stranded on Rito.
What a bummer!
Yeah, that sucks.
The International Trade Association was initially very generous to him, but over time, with decree after decree, the association members found it increasingly difficult to make ends meet.
So he tried to go
So he
solo.
left the association and turned his back on them.
I'm sure it's more nuanced than
Yeah,
that.
a little.
I
Probably a bit
believe
more.
even the most ungrateful and cold-hearted of people still have some amount of gratitude and warmth left in them somewhere.
Yeah, me too. I also believe that. Somewhere in their heart. I'll go back and talk to him again.
Really? Is that all you need to know?
Well
Yeah.
then, it sounds like you may
guess.
have found a way in with him.
Oh yeah, I guess relate to him about being about Mondstadt. Oh, maybe like somehow get him off the island. Hello.
What are you doing back here? Just because I got plenty of time on my hands doesn't mean I want to waste any of it talking to you.
Oh, you got time on your hands? Some would call that a form of freedom.
Huh? Where's this coming from?
A dandelion one would sure be nice on a day like this, hmm?
Mondstadt? You were talking about Mondstadt?
Yes. I can't see. Here, a dandelion.
Goodness, I can sense it now. So familiar, but I can't remember the last time I was there. The scent of Mondstadt. Oh, how it takes me back.
May the Animal Archon protect you. Oh, by the way, he's back.
Oh, my hometown. The home of freedom. How I long to go back and visit.
It's working!
So, trying to play my heartstrings like a liar, are you? I know what you're up to.
Close your eyes.
Huh? What is this? What are you up to now?
Just close your eyes already!
Listen closely. Doesn't it sound familiar?
You mean the sound of the ocean?
Grilled tiger shrimp. Get it while it's hot.
Leah Harbor. I can see it so clearly. Oh, and the sound of the waves. The calls of the merchants.
May the flames of virtue spread to all and never be extinguished.
Xiao lanterns. I'm right there at the lantern right. Oh, look at them floating up into the sky.
This guy has a really active imagination. Either that or he really does miss Liyue Harbor.
Liyue.
How about give you a glazed lily?
Wait. Stop. That's enough. Don't make me relive it anymore. My poor heart can't take it.
A lot of people out there sympathize with the position you're in.
You mean the folks from the International Trade Association? And I suppose they are far from home, just like me. Often, I'll sneak down to the shore at night and listen to the sound of the waves. I like to imagine it's the voice of my hometown, carried across the ocean. I've run into folks from the association more than a few times doing just that, but I always hide my face and slip away. Don't you think I've wanted to talk things through with them and free myself from this anguish?
Why haven't you?
Well, no one's stopping you, so...
They're so resilient. None of them had anyone else to rely on, so they rallied together, committed to finding a way to survive. But I couldn't do it. I'm not strong enough. So I caved. Those people, they'd make the smallest of promises, offer the most measly benefits, and I'd do whatever they asked of me. And make Mondstadters look like the worst people in the world.
Who are those people?
All right. I'll tell you the whole story. It's eating me up inside, and I can't take it anymore.
You ready to talk now?
Yeah. Come get a drink with your friends from the association.
But I betrayed them. I can't show my face there.
If you talk to them, we'll negotiate.
Come on, you scaredy cat. Look, you messed up, but now it's time to make things right.
True.
So come on, get it off your chest. What's the deal here?
It's a scheme by the tax collection Ashigaru. Keijiro and his companions.
I see.
They start by overtaxing the merchants, then take the extra crystal marrow they receive and stockpile it. Once the merchants run out of places to buy crystal marrow, they get me to sell that extra stock back to the merchants at an extortionate price, with the proceeds going to the tax collection Ashigaru.
Yep.
It's just... It's plain evil gouging them like this.
I'm their puppet, yes. But my cut is a tiny fraction of what we take in total. It's barely enough for me to live on.
Yeah, we need evidence.
Evidence? You're right. Without conclusive evidence, he will never admit it. Now that I think about it, whenever I report back to him after a sale, he always heads to the same place. It's always made me suspicious. As it happens, I handed some Mora over to him not long ago. I can show you where he went if you want.
Really?
Ooh, thank you.
Well, then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Let's go. So, where to? Is that
Keijiro!
him?
It's him!
Keijiro.
After
Oh boy.
Should I close early? Sorry. It's not like I get any customers.
Now then. Come on.
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
expected him to go.
Ah, Ryo. Too close. That's too close. He'll notice us for sure. If you want to taste Mondstadt's great wines, then look no Too close. That's too close. He'll notice us for sure.
Come on.
He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
I wanted to hear the
Now,
dialogue.
who else is behind on payments?
Oh, talking to her about.
Let me think.
Payments. Okay.
Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line. What was that sound?
Quiet! Don't let him find us.
Must be hearing.
Too close. That's too close. He'll notice us for sure. He's getting further and further away. Let's catch up a little.
I am. I'm trying my best.
Huh? Where'd he go? He was right there a moment ago. Seems he disappeared in a blink of an eye. If only we'd made less noise.
They suspect us? No! Hazel! Popped up on my keyboard. But I'm confused. Why are we headed back here now?
Keijiro! It's him!
What?
After him!
Oh, did I, like, actually lose him? So, like, I have to restart?
Too close! That's too close! He'll notice us for sure!
Should I close early? It's not like I'll get any customers.
Okay, at least we can restart and hear all the dialogue. So weird.
Love for freedom.
He's getting further and further away! Let's catch up a little.
Ah, Ryoko, how's business?
All the better thanks to your generous patronage.
Good. Thankfully, I earn plenty these days.
Oh, but of course, tax collection is difficult work.
Uh-huh.
Now, who else is behind on payments? Let me think. Yes, the trade association clique still needs to be brought into line.
He's getting further and further.
What was that sound?
Shh! Quiet! Don't let him find us!
We'll be okay.
Must be hearing things. Drat, I'm behind schedule. I need to hurry.
Okay, so we're right there, and then...
What could he be doing at a place like this?
It looked like he buried something over there, didn't it? Why don't we take a look?
Yeah, let's go. There you go. What is this?
Whoa, it's a ledger. Boring! Paimon thought he'd hidden a big pile of Mora here.
Ah, yes, the real reason Paimon came along.
Yeah.
Let me take a look here. Ah, yes! This is what we're looking for. A clear and complete record of every single transaction, each one proof of his guilt.
Why was it just here? What?
Well, now we have our hard evidence. Let's go tell Karisu the good news, shall we?
I'll say goodbye to you here then.
What?
Huh?
Here you come up with.
You aren't gonna come with us?
I need a little more time before I'm ready to face the head of the association. I'm sorry.
You can do it.
Huh.
Oh,
Poor
well.
Werner's a pretty awkward guy, huh?
Why would he hide this ledger here? I guess in case he ever got investigated, it wouldn't be in his home. But, okay.
But we really don't have anything left. If this keeps up, our sales will come in at a loss. There'll be nothing left for us to do but starve.
You know the decree. The rules are the rules. No discounts, no exceptions, and no excuses.
You're the one making the mockery of the rules here, Keijiro.
And who are you? Another new member of the association?
I guess I'm technically part of it. Why not?
Happens that we found your little ledger, so now we're here to tell everyone all about how you embezzled crystal marrow to sell it right back to the taxpayers.
Yeah.
Huh? Is this true?
You've been swindling us.
Well, you see, the taxes,
Let me take a look at the ledger.
Yeah, here you go. Read through each and every item.
Well, would you look at that? Every payment the association has made is right here in your personal ledger. So, Mr. Keijiro, it seems you have some explaining to do. How shall we settle this,
So you think you can use this against me, do you? It's quite obvious that I'm merely trying to earn a modest living for myself, like anyone else.
Word has it that samurai and the commission place great importance on reputation and prestige. Though I'm sure commission members won't blame you once word gets out.
Huh? Is that a threat? Are you threatening me?
Maybe.
No, not at all. I'm simply stating that it would be quite a pity if an illustrious gentleman such as yourself were to have their reputation tarnished.
Well, even if what you say is true, what do you suggest we do about it?
I believe you still have a quantity of crystal marrow in your possession, correct? Perhaps that crystal marrow could be used as compensation for the recent tax hike, and us merchants could finally have some more breathing room.
Doesn't solve the issue, but it's a little something, I guess. Yeah, it's kind of.
Do you have any idea the hoops I had to jump through to get the crystal marrow and keep it hidden? Fine. In that case, I'll send it over to you today.
And not even an ounce of shame for his actions.
So that's it? My shop's been closed for weeks now. I've even had to ask my friends to help bail me out. What about my losses?
Come on, Harrison. We've already struck a good deal here.
I'm sick of being pushed around like this. I won't let him off so easily.
What else are you gonna do? Cause like...
Hey, what's all this racket? Does someone dare question the decree?
Yeah,
Chief,
because the higher ups are gonna get angry.
What was all the commotion I heard just now?
Oh, we were just discussing a minor tax issue. I do my utmost to lend them a helping hand, but they're never grateful.
A helping hand? The only thing you're doing is stuffing your greedy pockets with our hard-earned wealth. I assure you that Hirage Shinsuke will hear of this.
Oh, and you dare to utter the Commissioner's name. You Outlanders have no respect for the rules. Seize the merchants. We will resolve this dispute back at headquarters.
Hey.
Uh-oh. This is going in a bad direction.
Gentlemen, come now. Is there any need for this? If there's a dispute to resolve, let's get a drink and talk it over.
Who are you supposed to be? And why in my right mind would I join you for a drink?
It's Toma, don't you know?
You never heard of the Fixer?
Context, Paimon, context.
Here's my card.
Huh. You're from the Yashiro Commission.
Shh.
What?
Huh. Well, this is Kanjo Commission territory. However powerful the Yashiro Commission may be, you have no business meddling in Rito's affairs.
Of course not, of course not. Still, perhaps you could show the young...
Lady of our clan some courtesy? What the fuck?
Lady of our clan some courtesy.
What?
You wouldn't want your name showing up in a petition to the Shogun, would you?
That fan, the Shirasagi Himegimi. I don't need any trouble with her.
Okay,
Okay,
let's
just
forget
showing
all this.
something that
It'll give us
is, like,
one
important.
less thing to worry about.
But, Chief!
Enough! We're leaving.
Let's get dinner one day soon, gentlemen. My treat, I insist. No response, huh? I suppose that bridge is well and truly burned then.
Oh. Well, so you had to sacrifice that.
Thank you so much, Toma. But I'm sorry your relationship with the Kanjo Commission had to suffer for our sake.
But you're part of one of the commissions.
Hey, I was joking.
I mean, you are
it's
a
a
local,
small price to
doesn't-
pay, and you're more than welcome. If there's anyone you should be thanking, it's the Traveler. She's the one who found a way to turn things around. If nothing else, I'm sure the tax collection Ashigaru will tread a little more carefully in the future.
Toma, what was all that?
Shh, not here. Too many people listening. Let's move somewhere else.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
It's tyranny, plain and simple.
Thank you.
Well, that's a little something to help you guys for now. Is there really less people here? Whatever. I guess it's not next to the merchants.
Corruption seems rife in the Kanjo Commission. They truly are rotten to the core. All right. Time for me to answer your questions. What would you like to know?
Tell me about the Yashiro Commission.
Straight to the point. Let me reintroduce myself. I belong to the Kamisato clan of the Yashiro Commission on Narukami Island. I'm an attendant of the Shirasagi Himegimi.
Okay, what does that mean?
You've been keeping your true identity a secret from us this whole time? So, the Yashiro Commission. Guessing that's another branch of the Tri-Commission?
Correct.
Yeah, presumably
the
three
Kamisato clan is the head of the Yashiro Commission, who manage ceremonial and cultural affairs. I'd go into more detail on what exactly that covers, but I'm not even sure myself.
What?
I'm just someone who was fortunate enough to be taken in by the Kamisato clan. My role is to take care of the daughter of the clan, Kamisato Ayaka, also known as the Shirasagi Himegimi.
I see.
Seems like she must be super famous in Inazuma, given the reaction of those guys just now.
Oh, most definitely. She's graceful, dignified, and kind-hearted, too. The people of Inazuma quite adore Miss Kamisato.
Okay.
Her fame even somewhat eclipses that of her older brother, Kamisato Ayato, despite the fact that he's the current head of the clan. I suppose those who treat others with compassion earn themselves the same treatment in return. Miss Kamisato's situation certainly seems to attest to that. Take me, for example. I'm just an attendant, and yet she treats me as an equal, as she would a friend.
Where did this Fixer Rito thing come from?
You're asking the right questions, and to be honest, I don't want to keep you in the dark any more than is necessary. Firstly, you should know that being a fixer is not something you can fake. I spent the better part of a month tirelessly building up a network of relationships on the island, and I got to know Captain Beto during that time too.
Still pretty good going for just a month's work.
Well, maybe I have a slight knack for schmoozery. But the main thing was, I had to make sure I'd be in time to receive you when you arrived. Inazuma may have closed off to the outside world, but that hasn't stopped a lot of people from hearing about your feats in Mondstadt and
I
Niue.
see, you're preparing for
So,
us.
when Miss Kamisato heard of your intention to come to Inazuma, she began looking forward to your arrival with great anticipation. She's excited to find out whether the rumors are true. That is, that you have what it takes to change the tide of the times.
Oh?
Change the tide of the times?
In the test I gave you earlier, although there were a few hiccups at the end, it was you who found the way to turn the situation around.
I see, it was a test.
Navigating powerful people, using their character flaws to your advantage. It's just what Miss Kamisato had hoped to see. With your help, even the Vision Hunt decree...
I never offered to help.
That's an unexpected development. Perhaps our sources were misleading.
I have one goal here, to meet the Raiden Shogun. Interesting, she's not even helping? Huh.
Yes, of course. I completely understand, and as agreed, I shall help set that up for you.
Toma sure didn't put up much of a fight.
Well, my work on Rito is done. So I suppose this is goodbye for now.
Okay.
Oh, one more thing. This invitation letter is for you. When you get to Narukami Island, you can find me at the Komori Tea House, as per the letter. Good luck with everything. See you soon.
See you soon. I mean, I'd still like to help them, but...
Toma's not such a bad guy, huh? We should get going.
there is one problem.
Huh? What's up?
Outlanders are unable to leave Rito.
Oh, right! Paimon forgot all about that! Wait, so did Toma forget that too?
This must be the next part of his test.
Oh, darn it! No wonder he was so matter-of-fact about the whole thing!
This is...
As soon as we get off Ritu, Paimon's going straight to Komori Tea House to settle the score! Well, guess we should give it a try. Let's head to the border and see how far we get.
Oh, Rito escape plan. This is part of the mission that we need to do before we can unlock this. Either way, let's go. I think that's, excuse me, a good point to end it. Let's head back to Mondstadt to get that, those rewards for level 38. We're almost at level 40.
Ad Astra Abyss.
Hold on, I want to hear that again.
Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the Adventurers
It
Guild.
has been Abyskos this entire time. Oh, I got those. There's a lot to deal with. Starting to run low on XP and materials, but whatever. As soon as we get to level 45, then we'll be able to get the start grinding domain and getting actual materials or artifacts and whatnot. Either way, I'm gonna end it now. We can of course always come back to... We'll come back tomorrow. And I hope you all have a good night. Thank you for joining, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.